That gas line explosion, the flame shot 20 feet into the air. And good evening, I'm Monique Minglaben.
And I'm Dave Wagner. City blocks were evacuated for hours. KIRO 7's Dee Dee Sun is live at the scene there. Dee Dee, city contractors first caused that gas leak.
They sure did, and right now crews are still working behind me dealing with the aftermath and all this, but basically an excavator was digging, hit that gas line, that caused gas to leak. So crews came out here to try and seal up the pipes. Basically, I'm told what they were doing is trying to pinch the pipe shut. If you imagine that this pipe is, or this straw is that pipe, they were trying to pinch that pipe shut when something went wrong, and it caused all of that natural gas to ignite. This neighborhood evacuated for a gas leak. Only KIRO 7 cameras were here when suddenly, then flames, sending PSE workers running away from the scene. The fire burned 3 workers. Here you see one of them outside this ambulance getting his arm bandaged.
Never seen a gas leak catch fire before.
This family out here in slippers and pajamas. They were home when construction workers digging hit a 2-inch gas line and caused that leak.
All of a sudden, bang, 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 bang. They told us we had to evacuate.
It smelled, the whole block was reeking of gas.
9-year-old Kendrick Peoples says moments later he saw the fire erupt.
I saw flames, big ones. They were taller than me.
It was scary because I was worried about my family's safety.
Firefighters kept water on the area, making sure the fire didn't spread, then moved the excavator that hit that gas line. Chopper 7 shows you the size of the flames from the air. Flames seemed to boil out of the water and foam-filled hole.
I've been at Puget Sound Energy for 12 years. I can't recall anything like this happening.
Puget Sound Energy says gas leaks caused by construction crews hitting lines happen several times a week. It requires crews to come and seal pipes. I'm told in this case the contractors followed protocol and checked where the lines were before digging, but still hit one. Crews were using long tools to pinch the leaking pipe closed when something went wrong.
We don't know what caused the gas to ignite, and I think it's so safe most of the time we forget that, but even a normal day, a normal routine moment can be dangerous.
Right now you see a dump truck filling the hole where the excavator was originally digging. That's where that fire started. And while crews were still, while that fire was still burning, crews had to dig another hole where you kind of see those cones behind me. And while they were digging that second hole, they were able to pinch the pipe shut there. That stopped the flow of gas, and things were resolved. As far as those 3 crews, the 3 workers who are hurt in all of this, I'm told luckily they will be okay. Live in North Seattle tonight, Dee Dee Sun, KIRO 7 News.
All right, Dee Dee, we should point out here the general rule for natural gas is to allow it to burn until the supply can be shut off. Now, according to fire experts, gas flames are best extinguished by separating the flame and the source of the fuel, either with a dry chemical or some other method. Now, water is generally used for other purposes. In this case, it was used to protect the overhead power lines. 3 things to keep in mind if you smell a gas leak. According to safety experts, ventilate the area as much as possible and get out. Do not turn electrical appliances on or off. Also, do not operate a motorized vehicle. We first brought you this as breaking news and video of the flames on the KIRO 7 News app. You can get news alerts anytime by downloading the app to your smartphone.